For years, finance has remained a male-dominated profession, but in the last decade alone, many legendary women have completely changed the investment game and established themselves as inspirational pioneers in the field. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we're counting down our picks for the 5 most followed female investors you should know. So let's get into it right now. Abigail Johnson. Billionaire businesswoman Abigail Johnson is best known as the CEO of Fidelity Investments, one of the largest mutual fund companies with nearly $4.5 trillion in assets under management and a 75-year history. Abigail took over her grandfather's company in 2014 after getting her MBA from Harvard and getting work experience as a customer service representative, an analyst, and later an equity portfolio manager. Currently, she's worth an impressive $20 million. Lubna Oleyan. Lubna Oleyan is a private investor and businesswoman from Saudi Arabia who's best known as the former CEO of Oleyan Financing Company. Despite the harsh social, political, and entrepreneurial constraints in her region, she broke all barriers and handled the Middle Eastern arm of one of the most valuable companies in Saudi Arabia. In 2019, she stepped down as the CEO of Oleyan Financing Company after nearly 3 decades. However, she's still a member of the board, and her family has a combined net worth of $10 billion. Barbara Corcoran. You might recognize Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank, but the world-famous businesswoman and investor had a highly successful career even before she became a TV personality. Barbara founded the Corcoran Group, a real estate brokerage in New York City, which she sold in 2001 for $66 million. Then, she launched Barbara Corcoran Venture Partners and established herself as one of the most important women in the real estate sector. Sallie Krawcheck. Next on the list is Sallie Krawcheck, whose remarkable career has made her one of the most renowned and powerful women on Wall Street. After working as a stock analyst at a Wall Street firm, Sallie eventually became the CEO of Citigroup's Smith Barney unit and later the president of Merrill Lynch's wealth management unit. This milestone allowed her to reach billionaire status, but there was a lot more that she had to achieve. In 2021, Sallie Krawcheck launched Ellevest, a purpose-driven investment platform that's on a mission to put more money into the hands of women. Through her company, the investor and entrepreneur educates people on topics like pay divide, gender issues, and financial equality. On multiple occasions, she's encouraged women to take control of their finances and make better financial decisions. Sallie says, at its core, we all know that money is power, and that if we don't have as much money as the guys do, we're not going to be fully equal with them. When it comes to investing advice, Sallie has openly said that she wants to close the gender investing gap. During her 2019 appearance on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, she spoke about how the investing industry needs more women. There are all kinds of gender money gaps, and one is the gender investing gap. Women don't invest as much as men do, Sallie explained. When I worked on Wall Street, when I worked in the investing industry, it was, well, women, you need to change. You need to be less risk averse. You need to have more financial education. I stepped back and said, wait a second. In an industry in which 90% of fund managers are men, 86% of financial advisors are men, maybe it's the industry that needs to change. Sallie also pointed out how powerful women in the business world are changing the paradigm. They're already empowered, so they don't need someone else to empower them. We women are 51% of the workforce. We direct 85% of consumer spending. We controlled $7 trillion of investable assets, she added. Yet somehow, we got convinced that we needed the men to empower us. Catherine Wood. It's nearly impossible to talk about the leading women in the investing world without mentioning Catherine Wood. She's the founder, CEO, and CIO of ARK Invest, one of the best performing investment management firms in the United States. In 2021, ARK Invest had nearly $60 billion in assets, and thanks to the company's growth, Kathy's own fortune surpassed the $500 million mark. She was also included in the Forbes' Power Women and 50 over 50 list for 2021. Although Kathy's net worth has dropped to $250 million in 2022, she remains one of the world's most inspiring female investors. Her investment approach majorly focuses on artificial intelligence, DNA sequencing, robotics, energy storage, and blockchain technology. According to Kathy, these platforms have an enormous growth potential and will continue to change the global economy. Throughout her remarkable career, she's given plenty of financial advice. One of her most popular quotes says, "If you want great things to happen in your career, think big. Focus on the future. Double down on innovation." Wood is also a firm believer in diversification. She says she started to diversify her portfolios and move toward names that are larger and more liquid, but are still very much focused on innovation. And that's a wrap for the 5 most followed female investors. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon to stay notified of our latest videos. See you guys next time!